Uh, Kashyyyk. It's Jover. We're leaving home forever and ever. What's up? Hello, Jess. I'm the first chud wookie. Rip. Rip small. It's okay, you're still a fat chud wookie in my heart. I promise. Get wrecked, damn. Rubbing it in the face as well. Hello, Jess. Hello, Small, and hello, Exar Kun. How goes it? It's going pretty good. We're getting off Kashyyyk right now. I believe we're going to Manon. Actually, I think we're... Are we? I think we're getting Leviathan. No. I'm actually not sure. I don't think I am. I did skip ahead, but not that far, so I don't think we're getting Leviathan yet. We did kill Bandon, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need a whole other star map before we get Leviathan. Statement, I have been cooked, chat. Rip. Hello, Tiberius. Hello, Crusader Mems. You doing alright, Crusader Mems? What's wrong? I see the sad and dejected and angry emoji. Wookiee Jedi did happen in the EU. And in the Acolyte, so you know. Wookiee Jedis are possible. Very possible. Tavoka and Lobaka. Lobaka? Bruh, were they even trying? That's literally like 3 letters off from Chewbacca. Lobaka. Lobaka, High Baka, Middle Baka.
How can I help?
Wumbo. Wookiee Wumbo. Gizka, Bastila, Wookiee Lost. Oh fuck, I didn't actually turn that quest in. Man, I gotta save. I have a save loaded, so. I'm a stupid Wookiee who forgets the quests I have in between streams. I'm a fat chud Wookiee. I love these streams as much as it making a shot to the knees of our target 120 kilometers away using an air tech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope. I know that reference. I know what you're talking about. The HK dialogue. That is love, master. Capping a fool. He is Chewbacca's cousin. Alright, time to go turn this quest in real quick. He is Chewbacca's cousin. It's a joke? What's a joke, DM Live? Hey, Wookiee lady, out of my way. I'm busy. Your Wookiee voted for Trump. Your life matters to me. Means something. Not with Sleepy Joe. Not with Sleepy Joe. Is that Suvam Timonius? Not with Mad Claw, Joe. Mad Claw. That's actually really good. I like that, I like that. It's a lore joke. It's a ball-knowing joke. Mad Claw Joe! What can I tell ya? He whips out his claws and he scratches people like an animal. Wookiees are not animals. We are people. We are a people. to use your claws so brazenly. Only Mad Claw Joe. I would never do that. I use these guns that Zerka bought me. I mean, I use my bowcaster. I love my bowcaster. It's my favorite. But yes. Now we're getting off of Kashyyyk. Now we're going to Manon. It'll be fun. Promise. I'm okay with skipping the Hidden Hunter's quest. That's too much trouble for me to deal with. Won't be that big of a deal. I think I'll have to skip the Dark Jedi Master. I'll give him a try in the Sith base, but I think I'm just not gonna have the damage for him. Hillary doesn't like Wookiees. She sees them as predators. Imagine that. Imagine that. I thought chuds were racist, bro. Well, I believe the conventional definition of chud is just like a person with literally no redeeming qualities. In recent times, the word chud has been used as an endearing term to talk about your friends, or if you're chud maxing, or going through a chuddy time in your life. You're just saying silly shit that isn't actually too serious. That is my intention and use of the word chud in my title. I am using it in joking, sarcastic, and silly tone. Fat chud Wookie with, 1 million bajillion constitution as part of this challenge that I am doing. So, project, if you will, the image of a 10,000 pound Wookiee rolling around like a ball of lard. That's the challenge we're doing. 6, 7! What the fuck? Not every chud is racist, but some can be, seeing as the quality of having no redeeming qualities could indeed include being racist. Woke mob. Not another 6! You bastards. You bastards, what are you doing to me? How fucking dare you? Also, why am I seeing this icon in my chat now? Is it like auto-correcting people's grammar? I think it's auto-correcting people's grammar in my chat. Like it's capitalizing lowercase words. That's really weird. It's like AI, I think. Anyway. What's up? We're just gaming, man. We're on Manon right now. Manoning it, as you will. If you would. Winning so far. How dare you send me a 6-7 small? Enemy Jianxi, how dare you support the channel? Bastards. If you could do a good Stone Cold impression with the what?
Yeah, what are you?
That'd be Kino. What? I don't think I have a perfect tone for Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, just saying what in like a slightly Texas drawled accent. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad. I prefer the sound bite of huh, huh, huh. Don't know where it came from, but it's hilarious. I can listen to it on repeat for an hour. What's the name of our meaty tank pal again? Chief Cake. His name is Chief Cake. Artificial incompetence. What? Joe Biden. I love that gif, that image of Joe Biden. That meme. Can you give me a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I used to know a lot about wrestling when I was younger. Like 2016, no, 2014, 2016, that was like my wrestling era. The first time I tuned into wrestling, Randy Orton was holding 2 belts. He was world champion and WWE champion. That was the mark of where I started. He had just won them at some event, I forget. I continued with WWE for like 2 or 3 years, and then I dropped off the phase, I guess. We love Chief Cake. There's a video of Brock Lesnar doing a Stone Cold impression. It's like a room of Stone Colds doing a call and response. That's pretty funny. But it does sound very funny. I don't have time for this, Alora. I never have time for this. You should have learned by now that I don't do your quest. Hello, Nico. Hey, man. Bye, Nico. Hello. And goodbye. KOTOR. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All coming out in a week, by the way. Sources, I made it the fuck up. Manon, time to sleep. Yeah. The music here is pretty lullaby-esque. I'm almost certain there's a English word in the dictionary that has an adjective pertaining to lullabies. I just don't know it. I remember Buff Daddy, the wrestler, when I started wrestling. Buff Daddy? I've never heard of him. That must be a modern wrestler, because that name's too funny to be an old one. I bought the toys too. I'm still bummed he died. Who died? Oh, Buff Daddy.
Welcome to
That's a shame. Them wrestlers, man. They go out early, it seems. A lot of them die when they're like 60. Some of them die earlier. It's the steroid use, man. Catches up with you. It's rough. He was a 90s wrestler. Huh. That's a really funny name for a 90s wrestler. I would genuinely wouldn't expect that. Buff Daddy. It just like it just oozes meminess, so I would think it would be like a modern person with that name. But I guess not.
Hey.
I like how that toll question that you have to answer there, like, doesn't even matter. You can just, like, ignore it. Like, oh, okay. They don't come back and try and mug you later. There's no big problem. There's no fight. You don't see them in the sick base later for comeuppance or anything. It's very strange. Kind of just there. What's up? Hello, Forlorn Watchman. Hope you're having a fine day. We're just playing some Manon at the moment, trying to get it done. We just got off Kashyyyk, so we're one step closer. I'm afraid of the Leviathan right now. I'm genuinely unsure how I'm going to beat the Leviathan with no defensive ability and just HP to burn. You can get that group arrested, actually? I didn't know that. I guess it's because I do dark side too much. Or I just never pay the toll. I'll have to look up that dialogue branch. 550 XP for that guy? Sure, dude. I'll take it. Base is gonna be a little bit. Huh? Oh, right. I didn't leave the hangar. My mistake. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure the Leviathan is gonna be a run end for Constitution as a stat. Unless I can just, like, really ham things up with my energy shields. I think that may be a run end, low-key. Just that's too much damage. I think it'll be impossible to... Well, I guess I could just throw thermal detonators and spam people onto the ground to indirectly CC them. That could be a saving grace. That honestly may be the thing to do. Just constantly throw Saul Kara to the ground and tank all the meanwhile. We'll see what happens. I kind of like the Surface Manon. Surface Manon is something different than the other planets. More politics, less combat, except Sith base. They didn't do full horror with the underwater section. I'm sure with the remake, it's going to be scary as hell. Hopefully. Just woke up. Well, he woke up just in time for Lord Watchman. Ow. Landmine. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to use shields very frequently here because my heals are very bad and I can't leave until I get everything I need to get done. Sometimes maneuvering around is a little annoying. Sometimes, occasionally. Manon is such a cool planet. It's a new creation with a new species. Yeah, I'm glad that Manon is probably canon because the Cellcath are canon. Canon Manon probably would look different than how it's portrayed in the modern day. How it's portrayed in KOTOR, Old Republic games, SWTOR. Especially if Kolto is not the biggest thing to use for healing in the galaxy anymore. Oh my god, I don't have enough healing for this place. I really don't have enough healing. I gotta lock in. I should have bought like 300 med packs. Because genuinely, that's really what I need to be using my money on this run. Cathar from Star Wars were first seen in a 1994 comic. I think that predates Elder Scrolls Khajiit. Interesting. Can I beat KOTOR with poison damage only? That could be a pretty cool run, I'll admit. That could be very cool. Poison damage run. I'll have to consider that. I think most poison ticks cause some sort of initial damage, though. Except for force powers. Force Well, that's I'll write it down to think about as a concept. That's a pretty interesting idea. Because I think poison grenades, while rare, could kill a few decent fights. Once you get Bastila, you can inflict poison on people. I don't think Plague actually does DOT, though, so that may be a little rough. I think the initial damage would just have to be allowed, like on Naga Sadao's Poison Blade. Stuff like that. I'll consider it. We'll put it down under my video ideas here. Interesting. Need me a Togruta baddie? Me too, bro. Me too. Didn't know Revan's mask/helmet was a female Mandalorian's helmet that died trying to prevent her Mando comrades from genociding the KOTOR. Yes it is. Every legend piece is portrayed incorrectly by Disney. It's very sad. A Wookiee with Force Lightning is pretty broken. If it was in the films, it probably would be. Because of robots? Oh yeah. Robots. Well, I think the only required robot on Terrace is the elevator robot, and even then you can skip that guy by opening the elevator with command spikes. So it's probably doable. Probably, maybe. Turns out I'm playing Cyberpunk. Well, hell yeah, Cyberized. I think that fits the name. Fits your theme. Would a Wookiee with Force Lightning look all fuzzed, dude? You probably would, Mijanchi. That's very true. It probably would be hackled. I don't know why I threw that, but we'll take it. We just like throwing grenades. Rhymes with Grug. Yeah, I do know Naga Sadao's Poison Blade is on Korriban. You can speed through Korriban pretty quick if you know what you're doing. Poison grenades exist. Force Plague is a good debuff. I don't think it does dot though, which is unfortunate. Bro's throwing flash mines, flash nades at me. Hey, bro. That's not a flash grenade, that's a thermal detonator. Thank goodness I'm just built different. Oh my god. Not that different though. Knock that shit off. Bro really wanted me dead. Alright, I'm underprepared for this place, but I'd still win. Trust. I would never get diffed. I should probably buy the I should have bought the regeneration implant. I forgot that was a thing I wanted to do. And then again, I'd be sitting around waiting for that shit to go. It would take forever. So maybe it's better that I don't have that right now. What are some poison damage weapons in this game? Ancient Sith Sword, yeah. Torture Room, Robot that roasted Canderous. Oh yeah, those are required. Yeah. So I guess that wouldn't really be a thing. That room definitely fucks up the run. Unless there's like a skip command to go through, or not a skip command, like a skip tech to go through that room. To go through the hangar door for the Ebon Hawk. I would have to look that up, see through the speedrun trick. I'm sure there is. Would Force Lightning set Wookiee fur on fire? Well, I think Force Lightning doesn't actually work like electricity. I'm pretty sure it's just explained as magic. So the magic lightning doesn't actually set things on fire or power things. It literally just inflicts pain and makes you relive your worst memories and shit. It's more so magical energy than it is actual lightning. Vibroblades are the second best weapons in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Melee in general is just really good. Better than guns. I bet the hilt of a vibroblade would feel good. What? Nani? You want to get hit upon the head by the hilt of a vibroblade? Surely nothing else that you are implying there at all, I'm sure. Oh fuck, they're gonna make me fight the Sith. They're gonna make me fight the big man. I'm kinda cooked, actually. If I want this XP, I gotta fight him. Am I even level 15 yet? I'm so close. Okay, I should go kill shit around the base, and I can come back. I can come back with proper force immunity. I don't have to deal with that motherfucker. And I have my droid killing gun right here, actually. So this shouldn't be too bad. And my force power too. Which actually isn't that good. I'm gonna wait for my force speed to come back. My force points are so low, bro. Hello, Arinya. Welcome to the chat. I don't think they were talking about that head. Hey, how's the run going? Pretty good, Zilla Morgoth. So far, things have been just like a little harder than usual. I've had to use guns instead of melee. My force powers are very limited. But I've been able to handle myself decently by just playing good and making use of what I can. However, I am fearing the impending arrival of the Leviathan level. Don't know how that's going to go yet. On a similar note, I'm about to fight the Dark Jedi Master, and I know he's always a bit strong. So we'll see how that goes. Well, 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 Goose. Always playing KOTOR, tisk tisk, and I waste my money on you. Oh well, got a test today. Wish luck. And I wish you luck, Goose. Hopefully your test goes well. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, click like on the stream. So true, Arinya. Vibroblades were introduced in KOTOR? I don't actually know that. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if a comic came up with it. It is long-term, ignites targets, and at least Starkiller used it to power lifts and redirect lightning, plus lightsabers ground it. Yeah, I do remember the Force Unleashed games of using lightning to power things. But from what I remember from some kind of encyclopedia or lore dropped from somewhere, I don't remember where, the lightning is just explained to be magical and not actual lightning. But if they changed it or altered it, it was a long time ago when I read that description, so I'm not surprised. A test, Goose. No, Goose, don't go up to F14. Grain of salt, though, I'm not 100% sure. Starkiller's not canon anyway. My goat. You can call me Zilla. Hell yeah, there you go. Keep kicking butt. I believe in you. The focus is with you. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a sonic screwdriver. Does whatever the writer needs to do it at the time. Fair enough. Honestly, if you look it up on the Star Wars website, I'm sure they've got a wonderfully typed 2 billion paragraph thing explaining how it works. I wish I had my old Star Wars encyclopedia, but that shit was not very durable. They had a really poorly made cover. And I read that book like way too much. So I definitely destroyed that book, but you know, if it was like a normal book, I probably would have kept it for longer. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. You know what? While I'm waiting for my force, well, never mind. I have my force points. I was about to say. Another grenadier. You ain't throwing shit at me. Not this time, bitch. Ahaha. Give me your thermal detonators. He doesn't drop anything. Cramp. It's okay. Honestly though, a sonic screwdriver does sound pretty OP. Uh-oh. I need one at a time. One at a time, one at a time. Thank ya, thank ya. Oh shit, my force powers ran out. I'm a fat chud wookie who didn't know how to control his force powers. I just learned how to use them a week ago. Honestly, with the timetable of this game, it's probably not even that long. I mean, I was just on Dantooine. 64 damage crit, by the way, is kind of nutty. Thank God all those... I forgot! Did I have KOTOR's armor? Did I grab it? I haven't gone to kill KOTOR yet. No, I'm an idiot. I forgot about KOTOR. He's still on Tatooine. I left him there. I totally forgot about him. He's been waiting for me. Oh fuck. Alright, once I get out of this base, I gotta go talk to my boy Kalo. Small personal update, got a new graphics card. Hell yeah, very nice. I bet a sonic screwdriver would feel too. No, that shit would drill through your flesh and turn you into a pile. That would not be bueno, dude. No bueno, as a matter of fact. Using the power of sound. It's dangerous. We like the damage. We like the damage. I'm also glad that they're using nothing but fortitude powers on me. Fortitude is such a useful save. Probably the most important save in this game. I'm glad that Constitution has that in its toolbox. Stop blocking. Knock that shit off. Stop deflecting. I'm gonna have to be cheeky here. Oh, fuck. Die! 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 Oh my god! Alright, it's fine. I use an energy shield. I just keep turning around, hoping he gets one hit. Please! Please! Deflection is such a pain in the ass, man. Please die! What the fuck? Oh my god. Don't do that to me. All of this for some XP. I'm out of healing. I'm out. God, it's rough out here. I don't think I'm beating the Jedi, the Sith Master. I think I'm cooked. I was a sonar technician. I know about sounds. Is that how that works? Have you ever noticed that both gang leaders on Terrace have the same skin color? Yes, we've mentioned this before. We've talked about how BioWare kind of typecast that a little bit. Perhaps. Whether intentionally or not. Two black men running gangs in the Star Wars universe. I like to think it's just a coincidence, and BioWare wasn't just like that. I'm pretty sure it was just a coincidence. Alright, man, well, I don't want to have to leave here early, but I think I may have to. We'll see what I can work out. That guy did 45 damage. At least. Ow! Fuck, dude, there's too many things to do damage to me. Gadon is black. Gadon is black, but I thought Brejik was just tanned white. Nah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he is black as well. Crazy levels of woke. What are you talking about? I was a sonar technician with 10 years experience in teaching certification. I know about sounds. Impossible. Impossible! No one is allowed to know about sounds. The knowledge is forbidden. You don't need to tell us about sounding. Yes, please don't. Please don't do that. Let's not be sounded. I would appreciate it if we weren't. And nobody look up what that is, by the way. You will regret it. Alright, so... I'm gonna see if I can't, like, just run away from the Dark Jedi Master. Like, just, you know, go right into his room, take the documents, and leave. We'll see what happens. What will it sound like when I find love? Sounding ballast tanks on the ship? I guess. I can hear things since I was born. I know a thing or two about sounds. Also, hello, Goose. I thought you had a test. Aren't you busy right now? Aren't you being a good student? And all that?
You get in here. Wait.
More. Oh, hey. Oh, right, there's a mine here. Can I go around that? Not really. Alright, new plan. I actually wait for my force speed to turn on. The answer is nothing. Oh, the test is until like 12. Oh, okay. I suppose so then. You know, I really should have taken force healing, even if that would be really slow and not very helpful. Because I have like 2 force points, but it would have helped a little bit, I guess. It will sound like nothing, so when I find love, I'll stop streaming. I'll stop being a chud. Is that it? Is that the angle here? We all know monkeys despawn out of rain. That's true. Very rare creatures, I'll have you know. We go right back to the code. It's very important stuff.
How did you get in here?
How did you get in here? That's impossible. The chudliness runs deep. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Or should I say, vote of chudfidence. I'm goated. I'm goated. I'm goated. I'm goated. Just saying I'm goated, by the way. I love skipping shit. Let's just hope the Dark Jedi Master doesn't, like, come and try and harsh up my shit. Like, he follows my ass all the way out here. Alright, get out of here. If there is no source and receiver for the sound, then there is no sound. So technically, if a tree falls out in the woods, it does make a sound because there was a source. Even if there was no receiver, technically. Glad we answered that. Glad that's out of the way. We never have to talk about it ever again as a philosophical debate. Ever. Never ever. Not even once. Kind of fun how many quests in this game boil down to telling people that the Sith are evil. Honestly, if they didn't know that, then they had to be told. Because, like, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty darn obvious. Come on, two at a time, two at a time. I actually prefer one at a time. Yeah, that's better. Thank you. They got no HP. Oh, I have no HP. Fuck. Did my force speed immediately run out? It did. I hate the durations in this game. I need a HUD mod that like shows me the duration of all the shit I've got going on. That'd be great. That would be grand. I need you to stop deflecting, bro. I really need you to stop that. I need you to knock that shit off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Philosophically, does Monkey deserve to be happy? Monkey see, monkey do, as you know. Oh fuck, my save was before. Ugh. Alright. Here we go again.
How did you get in here? Wait.
No, the monkey has done horrific things. There's no proof. No testimony that can be made. That was scuffed. I don't know why the frag turned on there. Vibrations are the only sound when perceived by a being. It doesn't have a receiver, so no, it doesn't make a sound, but you said the criteria was both receiver and source. Guys, the sound engineer is lying. The dead can't testify, exactly. And they haven't even found the bodies yet. I've checked the news. So, like, I think we're good.
How did you get in here? Wait.
I think we're fine. Oh, he's opening with lightning, that's new. And also, why did that trigger? It didn't trigger when I got it done the first time. The exact same strategy, running along the wall.
How did you get in here? Wait. Lord.
So only one of the two criteria is met? I thought you said either... Whatever. Oh, I'm being choked out. That's great. I had force immunity on too. That must have been a really lucky roll. Wait, I saved. What? No, Okay, I saved against damage, but I didn't save against the initial thing. I rolled low. Roll 3 plus base 20 plus mod 1. I just had a bad roll. That's unfortunate. It's like a 15% chance. And I could have eliminated it by taking a drug. Lame. I like how it takes him a second to remember his canned line. His canned line that all of his friends also say. Everyone's got a similar strategy when they talk to Revan. It's either a chuta or Lord Malik was most displeased. Alright, fuck him. Fuck that guy. I'm out of here. We'll drop a save here this time. Another 6, 7. At least I haven't gotten 6 or 7 6/7s, because that would be tragic. Like watching a hamster go for an electrical cupcake. That's crazy. I'm a big wookie hamster and I need to go to the outlet. You don't understand. I need to chew on this wire. It's all or nothing. Yes, Mr. Officer, there was this wookie. He just stormed my bedroom, stole my data pad, ran away. His fur color, no. That's racist. Can't believe a Sith would be racist. Can you believe that? Can't believe that. Sounds completely far-fetched. I don't think Sith would ever be racist. Darth Vader wouldn't allow that. He wouldn't tolerate it.
You there.
Ma'am, I don't give a fuck.
Come on.
I'm leaving. After I get the clanker.
You or I.
What?
I'm getting the clanker real quick. I'm just yeah. Don't mind me. I have not enough HP. Fuck. I really needed more healing items. You there, you will make for an really mediocre distraction, but it's fine. All that matters is they shoot you and not me. Give me this. There we go. Oh, level up. Thank Jeebus. Got that right when we needed it. Whew. Yeah, we're out of here. Well, I could stay a little while to get a little bit of extra XP, now that I have some HP. Let's see if we can clear out the front door. Let us see if our greed will lead to our downfall. Empire was extremely racist in canon, and Legends, the higher ranks were exclusively for humans, and Thrawn was the biggest known exception. Why are you blue? Thrawn, why are you blue? I have more damage. Hooray. Hooray! I suck less. sucking less is always a good thing. Well, maybe not always, but you get what you get what I'm saying. Sucking as in pertaining to not winning. Being in a state of losing, as a matter of fact. I'm not regenerating that Porsche. We just do or die. And we do it. Easy. Easy. Did you actually put anything in treat injury? Yes, I cannot do that because I have negative intelligence. So technically I shouldn't have skill points at all. I guess I would have like a few skill points. I would have one per level, but just to further push on the theme of only using one stat, I am artificially stopping myself from using anything skill related because it's intelligence related. If I started using treat injury and like having decent treat injury, then I think this run would be a little too easy. Especially for Constitution. Because then we basically just never die. So yes, it's a little silly, but I believe it's spicing things up a bit. The explanation for human supremacy was the fact the Emperor was human. Vader also, but most people didn't know. You think there were like TikTokers on Coruscant who were like, what's under Darth Vader's mask? The Emperor's bodyguard, or so we know him as, has never shown his face to the public. He rose to prominence after surprisingly reporting the disappearance of General Skywalker. Coincidence? I think not. What if Darth Vader is General Skywalker from the Clone Wars? And then stormtroopers bust into his house. Do the worst FBI raid ever. Just slime him on the spot after a few tries because they missed. Under Vader's mask is HK-47. True. We should have known this. What in the Burger King foot lettuce voice? Number 15, Euthora Ben. I'm not going to go further with that. My lawyers have advised against it. Coruscant TikTokers implies the existence of Force Maxers. Oh, they're... Dude, these Jedi are Force Maxing. Claviculars, like a fledgling Sith Lord trying to lift shit, but he keeps getting mogged by Inquisitors. Gets deleted on the HoloNet. Hello, Emery. Welcome to the chat. Cal Force you. Is it peak, chat? I think it's peak. I think the LARP is peak, actually. Please don't be a thermal detonator. Fuck. Alright, well, we've used up as much HP as we can. Oh well, we did as much as we could with no healing supplies, which is my fault entirely. Vader chokes them out through the internet. That is possible. That is just a thing he can do. It doesn't matter where someone is, as long as he can see them, they can get choked out. Does this mean that, like, as long as Vader is on a phone call with you, Skyping or some shit, he could just kill you? Where does this put him on the power scaling lists now? Like, think about it. He could just suffocate anyone he wants, as long as he's got an active, live look at them. Nothing compares to my Chad King Joe Forsazzle. Amazing. I have a data pad. Got this data pad. Says the Sith are bad. Coruscant TikTokers doing Jedi Temple speedruns and uploading it to the space tube. Oh my god, is that a child skeleton? I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. The Empire has told me to take this video down. Fuck, I always forget. So, I'm not supposed to take the money. Whatever. Youngling, any percent world record. Youngling skeleton, any percent world record. Council chamber speedrun. In Thrawn trilogy, I think Thrawn had paranoia on being choked by someone he had a holocall with. Yeah, bro just had knowledge of what Vader did. Bro knew Vader was freaky like that. But yeah, the fact that Darth Vader can just manipulate the Force around anyone, as long as he can just, like, see them, even if he's not near them, does that mean he can, like, just think about someone really hard, and, like, maybe imagine where they are? And if it's, like, sort of kind of right, like, if he imagined Han Solo was piloting the Millennium Falcon at any given moment, and he had a picture of him, and maybe he was piloting the Millennium Falcon, do you think he would just, like, put the picture of the cockpit in his head and be like, alright, let's get these details figured out. He's got the dice on the dashboard, which don't matter at all. He's got Chewbacca next to him. He's got all the levers and buttons. He just imagines a really rough picture. Or even better yet, what if he gets shown the schematics of the inside of that model of ship the Ebon Hawk is? Not the Ebon Hawk, the Millennium Falcon. If he gets shown the schematics, could he just imagine Han Solo? Like, what if someone photoshopped or had an AI-generated image of Han Solo driving? He could be like, yeah, that's probably what he's doing right now. If he's right with the Force, be like, ah, shit, alright, yeah, you can Force choke him. What are the rules? How does it work? I don't know. Talk to the Sith woman. I will, trust. It'll probably happen tonight. Manon's not gonna take that long. I need to see where people can bum me some thermal detonators. I need some of those. That'd be very nice. Anyway, I've got to go fight Calo Nord. I forgot about him in the desert. I'm gonna have to glitch to get to him again. Palpatine calling Vader. Yo, Anakin, they released the Order 66 files. You're cooked. You killed like 50 children. They have it all recorded. I have almost no doubt that the Order 66 files exist in Star Wars canon. They've got to. Because all that shit was on recording. Honestly, I don't know why Yoda and Obi-Wan didn't, like, publish the recordings that they found anyway. Like, I guess in the modern day now, it would be easy for them to be like, that's not real, it's fake news. But, like, in 2005 or whatever, that wasn't really a concept. So, if they had to write around Yoda and Obi-Wan just publishing the truth and showing Anakin turning to the dark side and killing Jedi, they would at least get Anakin as a criminal. They would at least out him, if not Emperor Palpatine, through association. I think George Lucas just kind of forgot that, you know, recordings are a thing, and they were a thing. They could have used them. Good hunting out there. Very funny. Midichlorian maxing. Yeah, dude, get your M levels up. I need you to lift that table With your mind. Pussy. Vader's still crying over Panda Bear, whatever his name was, after getting blasted by the aluminum falcon. Bro just has really bad memory. He doesn't know what anyone's doing. I love how no sci-fi has been able to predict the rise of AI-generated media and the social consequences it has. Well, I guess Cyberpunk would probably be pretty close. They just turned the internet off completely. They said, you know what, fuck this. Too many hackers, too many AI, fuck you, no internet. You guys are getting basically what's dial-up. Alright, close your eyes. Wrong button. Oh, hell nah. We are not all the way back here. Get me back here. Just installed KOTOR 2 RCM for the first time. Wish me luck. Good luck, dude. Nar Shaddaa changes you. Hope you're ready. I gotta get the timing right. I don't have the best timing on this trick. With this trick. This isn't a boring way to play the game to you. Looking out for your mental health. What? Playing this challenge. I signed up for it. So. Nar Shaddaa is wild with RCM. Yeah, good luck. Anakin was justified in murdering all those children? Whatever you say, homongoloid. I can't argue with that name. Palpatine manipulated the whole galaxy and sent it to think the Jedi Order's power-hungry cult of people with superpowers and the army was behind the Emperor, so any resistance would be squished out. Well, it would cause a rebellion more quickly, that's for sure. So, like, it would just be really annoying for Palpatine to deal with, even if it wouldn't stop him. It would just be really annoying to have the Vader files pop up. The Order 66 files. What the? Okay. We'll take it. I've played RCM so much I don't even know what normal Nar Shaddaa feels like. Brief and merciful. What are you doing, bro? Did you run out to come kill me? I'm flattered. Bro ran away from his posse to come 1v1. I appreciate it, honestly. The Palpatine files. I knew a YouTuber that beat KOTOR 2 with Plasma Torch. Really? Not the really to the challenge. I've seen that challenge, but what's his face? What the fuck is his face? What is his name? Froggerkist. He says he doesn't like KOTOR anymore because of that challenge? Really? That's not even a hard challenge. Maybe it's because it was too easy? And he's like, oh, I can just beat the game with anything now. Okay, fair. Or maybe he was just playing KOTOR 2 for too long. Honestly, also fair. British guy. British guy also did something similar in KOTOR 1, I remember that. RCM has endless bots in Nar Shaddaa. Lots and lots of enemies, yeah, it's really annoying. He just took a break, he said it was too boring. Well, rip. I mean, that's not a very hard challenge at all. Restricting your challenge to just one weapon still leaves all your force powers, any armor you want. It's not that hard. So I guess I understand why he got bored. Reported that he was bored. It's not the hardest rule set. But I don't know about it ruining my overall enjoyment of KOTOR. Even a boring rule set wouldn't ruin my enjoyment of KOTOR. Not yet, anyway. Nothing like that has happened. Why am I missing? Can we lock in? This is Kalo Nord, bro. He's not high level. I forgot he was gonna heal. Well, it must be nice being able to heal. Must be nice. And I can't. I'm gonna have to burn 1 billion health packs. And I spent like a lot of money on those health packs as well. They're already gone. His new video is on my recommended for his stream. For this stream. What new video did Froggerkiss do? Let's see this. Is it KOTOR related? Oh my god, no. No, it's not. It's the Revenge of the Sith game. Yeah, I've seen a few videos about the Revenge of the Sith game. Zanny was the first to really cover it big, and Act-Man, I believe. That was years ago, though. Surely he's trolling for the memes, surely. KOTOR 2 slander is wild. It's not a crowd pleaser, not as good. There are good aspects to both games, it's true. KOTOR 2 is better written. There's different things that KOTOR 2 is better at than KOTOR 1. In my opinion, KOTOR 2 is less fun to play because there's constant interruptions of your experience, whether it be a companion-only mission or infinite waves of enemies. It can be quite a chore to deal with when you just want to make a Jedi build, you know? When you want to play with your character, with your build that you came up with, and then guess what? You're playing Mira for an hour and a half. And you're fighting a bunch of really high HP enemies. Also, yeah, we have Kalo Nord's battle armor for later. That's good. But the trade-off there is the writing is better, more interesting, I should say. Even if it's not completely explored upon in a lot of areas. And maybe glazed a little too much in some respects. But KOTOR 2 and KOTOR 1 are just good at different things. I wouldn't replay KOTOR 2 as much as I replay KOTOR 1. Because KOTOR 2 is a game you pay attention to. KOTOR 1 you can replay front to back really quick. Have fun, goof around, make a challenge, do build, whatever. You're constantly being interrupted in KOTOR 2, and that's just what takes it away. Takes away from the experience for me. Is there anything stronger than the 020 blaster pistol? I've never heard of that. What is the 020 blaster pistol? Also, I'm gonna go get some money from Suvam Tam. I'm running the fuck out of cash. They modded Maul as the player character. In what? I didn't see your previous mention that was explaining. Someone mod me a Togruta baddie. It's been done. You can be a Togruta in this game if you want to be. And KOTOR too. And SWOTOR. Honestly, bro, go play SWOTOR right now. Togruta is a selectable character if you're a subscriber, or you just buy the Togruta race as a player character option. And if you play Sith Inquisitor, you can romance a Togruta character. Hop on that SWTOR. Oh, the KOTOR as Maul video from Red Fox RPG, I believe. No, I haven't watched it. It doesn't surprise me that you're able to mod yourself into Maul. I'm sure someone has done that. Had that uploaded and ready for them. I just found that the video where he did the same thing as Starkiller, like, his video was beating KOTOR as Starkiller. I found it just a little meh. I didn't finish it. Maybe I'll watch the Maul video. I just didn't feel like it was much of a challenge. It was just like a role play. And fine, I get it. I role play in my runs too, but there's also a challenge involved. That's the same thing that that's the same similar opinion I have of Nurbit and his Fallout New Vegas challenges. Most of his challenges aren't challenges, they're just gimmicks and roleplay. Barely any roleplay, barely any editing in his videos either. Like, I get it, he's playing as Metal Gear Solid characters, that's funny, that's cool, but also, it's not really that hard. He's just limited to using some weapons and some armor. And he just describes what he does in the same way every time he plays the game for the most part. Sometimes he'll have an interesting challenge, like constantly getting sidetracked as a quest thing. Like, every time you're given a quest, you have to do it. And every NPC you talk to, you have to do their quests, so on and so forth. That's kind of cool. I just don't like gimmick runs. I like a run that has a challenge, and if I can attach a gimmick to it, then I will. Because it's fun to be silly like that. That's just me. Rest in peace, Mitten Squad. Can I beat KOTOR 2 doing whatever I want? No, it's impossible, actually. No one's ever beaten KOTOR 2, believe it or not. Never ever. Not once. But that's just my subjective opinion. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. Also, I'm sure if someone wants to ratio me and say, not even 100k subs, he has 100k subs, you got me. You got me. But yes, I'm not trying to offend, that's just my opinion of challenge videos. In general, I'd like there to be a challenge. SWTOR's fun, I wish people I knew play it. Well, there's lots of guilds. You can join guilds and they'll play with you. It's a very social game. Lots of people always recruiting for guilds. KOTOR 1 is more engaging gameplay. KOTOR 2 is kind of annoying, forcing you down certain companion paths. Yeah, and the 2.5 minute Paragus docking scene. Oh, it's another guy you were talking about, Phonics? Huh. Maybe it was British Guy Gaming then. But British Guy... I know British Guy Gaming is playing different KOTOR, playing different games now. He's playing Resident Evil. Maybe it was him. You replay both non-stop. Only games I play since they dropped, but I replay KOTOR 2 more. You like Exile a bunch more. And yeah, that is fair. The level cap goes much higher. The builds are a lot more interesting in KOTOR 2. They can be. So it makes sense. It makes sense to like KOTOR 2, and it makes sense to like KOTOR 1. They're both good in their different ways. They're both unique. And everyone can have their personal preference, and that is a-okay. No problemo. I don't have any thermal detonators, wallahi. I need them. Who even sells them at this point of the game? Probably Zerka on... Korriban. Probably hook you up. I know KOTOR 2 is incomplete. BioWare refused to because BioWare gave them... LucasArts gave them the type window to make Obsidian do it. too much mod slash cheat. Maul video has a lightsaber at the start, force powers, and a mod for extra feats. Yeah, it's just a gimmick video. Like, I get it if you want to see hypothetically how Darth Maul may have acted in the Old Republic. Maybe. But it's not my kind of video. That's just me, though. Mickey D's where it's at. I love Mickey D's Morrowind videos. I think they're really funny, and I like them. I like the Morrowind YouTubers who like make tier lists and shit, pretending like Morrowind is a mainstream game. That's dedication. They love their game no matter how popular it is. And that's ball right there. That's ball knowledge that they're willing to share and be nerdy about no matter what. So, hats off to them for being awesome. Bro, shame me for this. I named my new character Traskolgo. Hell yeah. We love Traskolgo. Bro is docking with me? Homosexual? Sorry, I gotta say it, but I like women. Sorry to pop the bubble. Nirbit had a fun. Can I beat? See, that's a good video of his. Beating every Metal Gear Solid game in 24 hours. That's like really cool and impressive. But like, you know, sometimes he's just playing as Metal Gear. He's playing as Solid Snake in Fallout New Vegas, and it's like, oh, I have to sneak and use silenced guns. It's pretty OP. It's a pretty decent normal build. It's not very challenging. Hello, Dominic Patali. Welcome to the chat. Dominic Patal 4300. L plus Ratio plus Riposa. But he wanted to do all quests and fumbled a lot of them. He wanted to do all quests and fumbled a lot of them. Like, how do you mean fumbled? Like, did he just do evil shit because, you know, he's Darth Maul in that video? Because that makes sense, like, trying to do quests and roleplay as much as you can by playing how you think Darth Maul would do things. To get as many, like, reactions and interesting explorations of hypotheticals as possible. Like, how do you fumble them? Miss some shit on routing. Rip. Also, I think it's kind of funny that the plot of that video, I suppose, I infer, is that, you know, like Maul, Darth Maul, modern Darth Maul in all of his power and strength was dropped on Terrace, so he's walking around having to do side quests for freaking Dia on Terrace. No, I will not talk to this Holden for you, woman. I'm a Sith Lord. I will not take your credits. I agree, but I'll never not watch a Nirbit challenge run. Love that guy. And that's fair, because, like, if you just like the guy, no matter what, that's just being a fan. He's got charisma, he's funny, you like him, you like him. And that's fine. That's a whole different factor that can't be argued about. Got kicked off Manon before he could do Julie. Said mean to Juhani. Couldn't do her quest. I'm surprised he didn't just kill her. But then I guess Maul wouldn't. Clone Wars, new show. Phantom Menace. If it was... Oh, he did each phase? Huh. I guess that's kind of interesting. For me, it's Oblivious YouTubers. Huh? What'd that guy say? I was oblivious. No, I understand. I know there is a desire to backseat games sometimes, and it's difficult to keep it piped down when you see someone who's new to a game messing up, and you just can't help but say, please change things. Please do things this way. Then you have to remember that you played a game for the first time as well, and you made mistakes, and you couldn't figure things out immediately. If my present self saw younger me playing KOTOR for the first time, I would have had a heart attack. I would have had an aneurysm. Because I have no doubt that my build was awful. I'm pretty sure I was Scout Guardian. Scout wasn't great, but I was building into Dex instead of Strength. So I had a lot of defense, but no strength, so no damage. But I take your point. Games like KOTOR and Morrowind are like Roman aqueducts. A lost art not possible today. Mickey D playing Daggerfall without fast traveling. I bet he's still playing right now at this moment then. For me, it's Oblivion YouTubers. Oblivion YouTubers. Honestly, I haven't seen the appeal of Oblivion. I guess you just kind of had to be there. They should have made a Trask a reoccurring character. That would be pretty funny. He shows up at Davik's hangar and says, "I'll hold him up. Go." KOTOR, but you can only use equipment you buy from the Darth Maul. The Darth Maul vendor, secret vendor. Yeah. You know, he's on Yavin 4. He's hanging out there. He's waiting for someone to sell him the Kenobi plush he's been looking for. So he can, like, do voodoo shit to it. Stick needles into it. Shows up to your trial on Manon and says, "I'll keep them busy. Go." I freaking love Trask. It'd be great if he was sacrificing himself every 5 minutes. Well, I tried, guys. It's okay, I still light side KOTOR, but you can't goon to get Cantorous abs. He never shows them. You would have to look at media from outside of the game. I saw this great Reddit post power scaling Trask, and I suggested he should have appeared on every planet just to hold off a bunch of enemies and seemingly die. I would love that. I would love if he was just some eldritch magical creature with the ability to inexplicably teleport and survive impossible encounters. Bethesda with Elder Scrolls totally lost the younger generation. It's pretty fair. Because the younger generation hasn't had a new Elder Scrolls game. Except for Elder Scrolls Online, we don't really talk about it, to be honest. We don't talk about ESO Uno. They lied about who the betrayer is. Darth Treya was a diversion. No! 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 We can't have Trask go be the betrayer. That would be character assassination. He loves us. I have a photo from your childhood when you were 7 and 8 and I'm playing KOTOR 2, crashing out trying to beat the big beast on Malachor 5. Ah, the Storm Beast. Back in the day. That does sound pretty fun, though. It sounds very cute, that image. I'd be so mad if someone kept a picture of me crashing out to a game, though. I'd get embarrassed. I think Bethesda will shelve Elder Scrolls 6 in favor of Fallout 5. Nah. They have Fallout 76. They can cash in on updates for that and be like, yeah, this is definitely equivalent to an Elder Scrolls game. It's not. It's pretty mid. At best. But, you know, they do what they're gonna do. They do what they're gonna do. Let's also go ahead and buy the regenerator so I can sit around and wait for hours for my health to come back. Very helpful, very useful. A lot of kids play Skyrim. Yeah, a lot of kids play Skyrim, it's true, but if they had gotten their own Skyrim, imagine. Their older brothers tell them about Skyrim. Older brothers and sisters. Maybe even their fathers and mothers. They didn't get their own, you know? It's not the same. Me and McKay had the same idea about Trask. Yeah. Two Trask ideas at the same time. It's grand. Trask is the first character you meet in KOTOR 1. Kraya is the first person you meet in KOTOR 2. Kraya is the final boss in KOTOR 2. No! No, we can't have betraying Trask. It would make me so sad. Love how they teased Elder Scrolls 6 7 years ago. It's never left the public mind. It just never really touched on it since. Just like the KOTOR 1 remake. What are we getting first? That's the real question. GTA 6, Elder Scrolls 6, or KOTOR remaster? What are we getting first? I would absolutely play KOTOR 1 as Dagoth. I would absolutely play that. That shit would be goated. I just need someone to make that mod for me real quick. Oh, right. I need to go buy more health packs. Because I used them all. 62. I'm gonna go buy like 1,000 more if I can. Will we never see Revan again? Why? I know why. Trask Olgo. Trask Olgo slimed Revan out? No. No. Yeah, we do have Baldur's Gate 3, that's true. But it's just not the same. Baldur's Gate 3 is separate from Elder Scrolls. For a goated RPG, yeah, this generation gets Baldur's Gate. But like, Scrolls-like game. Junk food, explore, do whatever you want. Follow a really new story game. It just doesn't it hasn't happened for him yet, you know? Who plays Skyrim for its story anyway, chat? We'd be modding that. We always be modding that. Or playing Dawnguard, so we can get with Laura Bailey, Serana, Vampire. Ironically, I think Serana has the spell Invisibility, so she's literally Invisigal. Chat, what do they mean by this? GTA 6 will be first? Impossible. Lies. Elder Scrolls 6 and the Winds of Winter are never coming out. Because GTA is making the game industry swap dates. I'm 30 years old and remember my grade school buddy making it unavoidable to not play Morrowind. This was before Oblivion, then Oblivion made it go mainstream. Interesting, interesting. I don't think they're ever gonna shelf Elder Scrolls 6. I don't think they would actively make the decision to shelf it. I think they would have to get rid of it because of mismanagement. I think they would have to cancel it or offload it to somebody else. I don't think they would make the active decision, though. Todd's pride wouldn't let him. It's my opinion that if they just want to focus on Fallout content, they'll just dump it in Fallout 76 and be like, yep, this is what you guys wanted. Anyone had a hard time getting into Oblivion Remastered? Never played it. Never played Oblivion either. I saw the funny Morrowind memes. I wanted to play Morrowind. Tried it out. It was meh, but still I got it. I've never had a compulsion to play Oblivion, though. Which I can't explain. Apart from just not being there in the era where Lord of the Rings movies were coming out, and Oblivion was, you know, very much plagiarizing a few elements from those to cash in on the trend. But tomatoes, tomatoes. You just had to be there. You're not even convinced they're working on it right now. We'll see. Oblivion Remastered is a system space hog that barely works. RIP. He'll set it aside to cash in on Fallout hype. One of the Morrowind devs claimed Todd Howard retconned the region in Oblivion to look more like Lord of the Rings. I believe that. I 100% believe that. Makes sense, if true. Oblivion Remaster is one of the worst in all of all time, in your opinion? Interesting. I know, in retrospect, a lot of people are like, meh, about the remaster. But I know initially people were like, this is great. New graphics. New voice acting in some places. Maybe some, like a few updated systems. And it's all still the same. It's still glitchy and buggy and dumb. It's still Morrowind. I think that was the biggest thing. That it was still buggy as fuck and people were endeared to that. They didn't fix those problems. Some serious hot takes up in here. I think it's a good remake, but I understand preferring the old leveling system. They messed with the art style and changed some gameplay elements, like some weapon types are useless in the remaster. Better leveling. Body type 1 and 2 told me everything I need to know. Fucking pronouns, because you're boring. Like that guy from the Starfield memes when that was coming out. Skyrim's VAs don't fit with Oblivion. Well, they probably just couldn't hire those same people. They probably just had trouble getting them back. Or maybe some of them died. Fucking pronouns. The act man describing that guy as a bald meatball gorilla was pretty funny. I liked it. But yeah, a lot of people's initial impressions of the remaster when it came out was that I'm so glad they didn't change too much. And now it seems a year or so later, people are like, I wish they had changed more. Kind of funny if you ask me, how that works. He was so real for that rant? What do you mean he was so real? Are you against pronouns? There is a sense of irony there. Yeah. Public opinions and narratives, they change. I think people wanted the bad stuff changed and the good stuff kept, but a lot of that change depends on who you ask. I don't like to counter signal fellow Norwooders. Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. Pronouns suck. My name jerk prefers to use proper pronouns in their place. Indeed. Grammar and whatnot. I'd prefer to speak like a caveman myself. I've got grug to prove that. Why are you gay? Africa broadcaster. Pronouns gets nervous when noob nouns enters the room. Wouldn't that be the opposite? That fish made a droid noise. I had to stop myself from saying clanker. My nouns tore their ACL, so they couldn't go pro. That's tragic. I don't know, man. The ACL treatments people have been doing nowadays have been a lot more successful. A lot of people are recovering from that injury now. Who knows, maybe he'll have a chance. No he, no her, you get your name and you're gonna like it. What if your name is he or her, though? What happens then? Is there an exception? That guy exploded. I think to save gaming, we can't use nouns anymore. You're so right. We don't need nouns. Let's just guess. Let's just talk about concepts and descriptions and adjectives. Let's just watch, like, let's just watch brain dances and acid trips from Cyberpunk. He-Man. You is also a pronoun. He, who saying me is kind of sus. That's an inside joke between me and Dom. Verbs and adjectives only. Harry running funny. Perfect. We can use that as the title for the stream. Body language only. English is a disaster of a language. Everyone has to become a mime. What a reference. See, he knows. He knows ball. Everyone becoming a mime would be pretty funny. Could make for an interesting game premise, too. Though I think that kind of, like, is done with Ocarina of Time. You know, playing a musical instrument to do things. Miming to do things would just be Ocarina of Mime. Wait, hold on. This may be peak. Hold on, Nintendo. I don't know a lick of Japanese, but you guys gotta hire me. Okay, I know a few licks, but not enough. I think we're cooking. I think we're cooking. Guys, I can't get naked during combat. Tyranny. That guy's pretty annoying. Alright, let's pop our... Oh, I don't have the right level. That's okay. We're doing this the slow way. Can I beat KOTOR 2 without using pronouns? And I've got the thumbnail of that guy with a gorilla outfit on. That would be great. I'm sure that would go great. I'm an amateur now. If you were a Glubshido, what species would I be? Oh shit, that's a good question, actually. What Glubshido would I be? I don't think there's any monkey people in Star Wars, except for like the lemur people in the Clone Wars. So I guess I could do those. Kinda counts. Dude, I'm working on Arkham Part 2 right now. Oh, hell yeah. By the way, if you guys want to see a really funny video, this Dom fella in the chat is also a YouTuber. You should check out his Arkham video. Batman Arkham. The Jonkler. Nobody's ready for the article rabbit hole. I think we're cooking. You burned it? Nuh-uh. I know a few licks of the old Chin Chin. No, not from Filthy Frank. I actually went to Japan on a school trip, so I actually learned some tourist-level Japanese. KOTOR's too woke. Please replace all character models with Trask logo. So true, actually. Only Trask can save us, guys. Trask and nobody else. Playing Arkham as a schizo. Isn't that just playing Arkham normally? Isn't that just how you play the game? Isn't that proper form? Sugoi! Sugoi is not something that they taught us because it was not required, but we did say it, and it was said to us. Because it's nice. Sugoi. I just got home from work. Welcome, Caver. Did you have a good day, or do you have to kill somebody? No, because Revan sleeps to find the Star Forge. You're right. Fuck, we can't be woke, guys. We have to wake up. We can't wake up. We have to sleep, actually. Please replace all models with Visas, Mar, and Euthora. I agree, yes. Monkey already did a human supremacist run. I did indeed do. You had an Ite day? Well, Ite's better than nothing. Ite's better than dog shit. Sue who? Cindy Lou who? And the Grinch, too. I've got to poo. This is true. So, pause for a moment, crew, while I use the loo. Bars chat? Yeah, Nintendo's hiring me. I'm just saying. Turns out you did get fired? Oh, shit, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Hadrian. This is MF Doom. Thank you for your support of the channel, Hadrian. I appreciate it. Sorry to hear that you got fired. I hope you find a new job soon. Wish you the best. Antisocial KOTOR, talk to as few people as possible. I feel like that video would devolve into speedrunning. And I have a speedrun video planned. So, probably not that one. I feel like it'd be too many tricks to avoid talking while being talked to. F in the chat for Hadrian. No worries, man. I'm working on things. Good. I hope things go well. Ore wa uchinshin ga daisuke nan da yo. I think I said that right. If I didn't, Filthy Francis can sue me. Would be cool in KOTOR 1 Remake if you could show up on Manon's surface threatening the plates with a thermal detonator like Princess Leia did. I think that happens in the Bounty Hunter quest line in SWTOR, I think. Hobo Revan, no quests or vendors inside cities except quests that are required to finish the story. Maybe. I think that would be pretty easy to circumvent though by farming XP. And there's lots of very good drops in this game. You don't even need to bother buying things most of the time. But you can. You're currently doing your last day of work before you move, Clint? Wow. Good luck with the move. Hope everything goes okay. I know that could be a very stressful situation. KOTOR as a Rakghoul could be fun. Their poison works on robots because it's literally magic after all. I think it just may be coded to always work against the player. I don't know if it's actually like magical poison that works against robots as well. I don't remember if T3 got hit with poison when I did that back in the day, when I tested that for the droid run. Thanks, it's a long move, and I'm really sad losing my current job. Oh no, dude. Shit, I'm sorry to hear. Well, I hope you're able to find a new job quickly. Support yourself. You and yours. Do hope things go okay. Can I beat KOTOR as the hidden back bouncer? Hidden back bouncer would just let so much shit slide, like, oh, Malik's going to blow up the planet? Well, I guess you could come in. Smartest character in the game. Oh, this random person I've never met before wants to go talk to my leader. Yeah, sure. I'm not even gonna check him for weapons or shit. Why not? Such as life, but fiat voluntas day. You drive a Fiat? I didn't know that. I know that's not what you meant. Or being a shitter. But yeah, dude. Good luck sorting things out. I trust things will go well eventually. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Can I beat KOTOR as the entire Endar Spire? That'd be kind of funny. Wow, the Music Man DP Gaming has subscribed. That's the guy. That's the fella. Dominic Patali. Subscribing to my channel. He was in my chat, now he's using his alternate channel. You subscribe, what do you know? What a guy. What a goof. Can I actually lose at KOTOR? Can I find every soft lock? Which would low-key kind of be interesting. Just bug reporting, basically. Finding every single possible soft lock. I just realized I never subscribed to you on this account. That's my bad. Bro, you're fake. I hate you. You're a fraud. SMH my head. Just intentionally make the worst decision every time. Yeah, like going into the Sith base and then immediately leaving without the droid codes. That would actually be interesting. I've never done that. I've never seen what happens. My force ran out. Naturally. The furry is using the force. Yes, he's just so fat that the force has to acknowledge his existence. That's just how it works. Can I beat KOTOR as the Dragonborn? That'd be a cool mod. Having alternate spells, alternate force powers as dragon shouts. Could be kind of cool. Bit of a gimmick though. An idea for a video that might actually really suck. Stealth build in KOTOR 1. Oh no, stealth is good. Scoundrel is good. And I've done pacifist as well. As pacifist as I could be. Stealth ain't bad. It's just annoying to use if you don't know what you're doing. KOTOR as crab droid. If only I had switched the Roger model. Oh, to be a frog. Bro just called me a frog. I thought it was already subbed. YouTube isn't recommending streams regardless, so I guess there's another one. Well, thank you very much, Reddit. Am I going to poison? Alright, this is the invincible door, my bad. I'll think about the poison run. I'll have to do research into it. Ooh. Something caught at the back of my throat there. Yeah, I'll do research into poison run, see if it's a thing I can do. Chuta has a dragon shout. Wait, it would actually be peak. Nerevar, would this universe's equivalent of farm equipment be the Wookiees? I must say, Nerevar, they look a lot like Khajiit. They're looking like they're trying to sell me their wares, and Sell me moon sugar. Nerevar, I hate them already.
Who's there?
I'll do the research. Proceeds to play KOTOR for another 18 hours straight. Well, I mean... yes, but... I think researching for KOTOR counts as playing KOTOR, kind of, sort of. There are no Jawas underwater, it's true, that's why it's so scary. I think it'd be very cool to play this game as Dagar Thur claims. I think it would be funny as fuck. Because I love Dagar Thur. I love his voice. It's just hilarious. Obsidian speeding up the suit animation was really funny. Yeah, they just knew players hated that shit, so they were like, you know what? Just triple the movement. Bet they're real good with a stick, Nerevar. Yeah, Dagar Thur and KOTOR would be funny. I don't know what spells Dagar Thur has apart from Fireball, though. And, like, I guess, vampirizing people. So he could technically be Poison Run. That was last second. Almost died. Look at this chud, he almost died in water level. You know what? We? What do you mean, we? What are you doing, Demasyke? Demasick. Demasuck, if you will. Nerevar, I don't know where this portal transported us, but I don't really like this red dwarven construct who refers to inferior races as meatbags. Do you think we could take him back to Vardenfell? He's my favorite. He's my Pookie Bear. HK-47. He's basically a Coolacon. I can't believe the plot of Morrowind is Dagar Thur trying to create a droid. Also, I'm shooting sharks. Funny bug. That can happen. You can shoot sharks with your gun. I can't move. I can't. Let me move. Please let me move. Can I save underwater, actually? You can drop saves underwater. I didn't know that. I'd never have done that before. Put HK in a Coolacon. See, this is like the thing with KOTOR 1. The worst interruption you get are the space levels and going underwater. The space level, singular, and going underwater. Those are done in like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Compared to KOTOR 2 making you fight on a Yavin temple planet situation with 3 companions you never use for half an hour. That's the difference. That was supposed to be Wii as you run around in space at Mach 5. I see. I see. I understand. Wonder if you can export the Dagoth Ur model from Morrowind and import it. I wonder as well. I wonder if the dev kits are compatible. That's a question for Dusty West whenever they show up on stream again. Stop! In the name of the law! Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Then pay with your blood. Yeah! Have you heard of the I saw a mud crab the other day. Terrifying creatures.
54 seconds to complete the pressurization. 20 seconds to complete the pressurization.
Let me out. He's got a hairball. It's the taking damage over time from, what's it called? Oblivion. It's when NPCs are dying of poison. They just talk normally and occasionally grunt out in pain. Have I considered Elder Scrolls challenge runs? Skyrim? Maybe. I will try Fallout New Vegas runs one of these days. Y'all just vocal stimming in here, I love it. Yeah, it's what we do. We be silly.
I must.
We be goofy in here. A chuta. A wada wonga. We've got plenty of vocal stims. Plenty. That's not a vocal stim. I'm sorry, I just... excuse me. That was, a bit rude. I apologize.
Good. Yeah.
He hates Oblivion. I don't hate Oblivion. I would never hate Oblivion. I just don't have any strong feelings about it. I like the meme videos where Oblivion NPCs are acting like total buffoons. Those are always funny to watch. I may get Oblivion one of these days just to just do a nature documentary. Walk around and experience the bugginess that everyone else experienced back in the day. Of the Radiant AI doing stupid shit. Meanwhile, in Morrowind, I'm gonna load in and immediately try and get called Enwa as quickly as possible. There's a speedrun category for that, by the way. Any percent Enwa. It's glorious. Describe smell? What? The smell of what? Newt Gunray is a glup shitter that breaks the rules. Dude is the main separatist blue alien with a Japanese accent. He's green. Dude is so prominent in the sequels, and people like Duke who work with or for him. He's the glup shitto. He's just the gluppy as fuck. He has more presence and explanation than Dooku does, which is funny. But he is most certainly a glup shitto. I'm so good at this puzzle, Jet. I'm just so good at it. I know the answer. I'm so goated. You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Oh wow, you actually gave me money. Damn, thanks. That's what they say. True and real. Then pay with your blood. Hurrah! For the Empire! For the Emperor! You could say I'm so good at video games. Just like my friend Music Man DP Gaming, playing Batman Arkham on his YouTube channel. I'm so good at video games, #1. Go watch it right now. If you guys want to learn my real name, go watch that video. You guys can harass me with it. Establish a problematic parasocial relationship. Steve? If my name was Steve, I would have leaned into it. Because I would have made a lot of unfunny Minecraft movie jokes. Jerf? I feel sorry to anyone who's named Jerf in the English language. Steve is incredible. You think I sound like Steve? My voice belongs to someone named Steve? Is that it? That's crazy. I'll settle for Monkey Man. I appreciate that. Oh, right. Your name is Jerf. Jerf, I didn't mean it. I was capping. I didn't mean it. I was lying. I didn't mean to hurt you, Jerf. Jerf is a perfectly acceptable and normal name. You're the guy from the Minecraft. I don't despise you. I was lying. Speeve. Yes, I'm Jack Black, actually. La 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 lava. Chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, tasty as hell. Yeah, mama, see now you're ringing that bell. By the way, Minecraft movie is peak brain rot. You try and take it seriously for a little while, then you realize, yeah, it's dog shit. It's gonna be brain rot. Let's just do it. Let's just have the absurd humor fun. And that's why I will be watching the Minecraft movie too, and no one can stop me. Given into your hatred. No, I don't hate your... I don't. Do all prequel Jedi like Plo Koon count as Glubshido? Yes. Let's be real. If they're an alien and they're not a main character, they're a Glubshido. I don't think there's any alien who isn't a main character that isn't a Glubshido. Like, Yoda isn't a Glubshido because he's one of the main people. He's in the main trilogy. He's displayed on the main screen. However, Yaddle is a Glubshido. Baby Yoda, unfortunately, is now a mainstream character. He would have been a Glubshido. He basically kind of is a Glubshido based on how low the money, how low of an opening weekend Mandalorian and Grogu is getting. Not every Star Wars fan is watching the movie, despite how decent and okay and mid it is, and not terrible. Which is what the social narrative was. Yay, level up. I need another feat. Can we get another feat? That'd be really helpful. I need another feat, bro, but alas, he did not. He did not hand it over. I gotta get my chip in. You could say I'm chipping in. Hahaha. Can so start doing KOTOR YTPs using all the vocal stims? That would be pretty funny. Quick say your iconic Jack Black one-liner. I'm coming in hot! Pause. Freaky? What about Ahsoka? Ahsoka is not a Glubshido. Ahsoka... Well, honestly, for main trilogy and main saga people, she could be Glubshido. I think if you've watched Clone Wars and you've watched the Ahsoka TV show and The Mandalorian, I think she's on the verge of not being a Glubshido. She's like right in the middle of mainstream and not known. Because the general Star Wars audience probably has never watched the Clone Wars. Maybe The Mandalorian. And they had to figure out who Ahsoka was. To them, the people who just watched The Mandalorian, Ahsoka is absolutely just a Glubshido. I think only children and people who were children during Clone Wars' airing view Ahsoka as a character. To everyone else, she's a Glubshido. Like my parents, they didn't watch the Clone Wars with me. Maybe they did while they were doing other stuff, but to them, Glubshido, right? Can I beat KOTOR as Fisto? Amazing. Ahsoka is a Mary Sue. I don't think... Nah. Ahsoka's powerful and it makes sense. For many reasons. Then again, I haven't watched the Ahsoka show, so I can't really say anything. I'm LARPing. I would gladly help you make a KOTOR YTP. Would be funny indeed. Alright, we're out of here. We're off of Manon. Excuse me. Sheesh. I apologize. Ahsoka is based on what? I really got far into KOTOR because I found the combat to be a bit jank, but these mods that keep popping up make me want to get back into it. Yeah, dude, give it a go. Can't go wrong. Yay. Yay, the stowaway's gone. I didn't want to do that quest anyway. Jack Black's only masterpiece is School of Rock. No. No, we like Jack Black. He's a funny meme man. Yaddle is much more attractive than Yoda if I had to choose. Vandar could get it too. Where did that come from? What? Bro. What if the Glup Shittos were the friends I made along the way? True. It's so true. I still want to see the full Lava Chicken jingle. There was more than what was in the movie. Well, I mean, it's on YouTube. You can watch it. It's all there. Trust. Legend Monkey begs for feet? What? Oh, hello, SNAS. I didn't see your initial messages. You're new here. I love your KOTOR challenges. Hell yeah, dude. Glad you enjoyed.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Karras vessel.
Admiral Akbar is a Glepshido. And unfortunately, just because he's on the main screen, it doesn't help him. He's not like a character like Yoda is. He just kind of says things. Alright, mission. I need you to be stealthy. Ahsoka my towel after a shower. KOTOR, but I'm Indiana Jones. That could be kind of funny. Using normal guns.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been...
But I recognize you, Saul.
Colto gas sounds bomb, though. I mean, that would probably heal you. It'd probably feel pretty good, actually. Be pretty normal. Ah. Can I beat KOTOR as Chat GPT?
Enough.
British Guy Gaming actually did that already. KOTOR, but everybody is Trask Golgo. Now that would be peak.
Don't try to move too.
Yeah, British Guy Gaming did Chat GPT KOTOR. And use Claude. Ah, yes, the differentiation. Using Claude instead.
Who designed those?
Karth screaming is amusing to you? That's prime tier hating right there. That's pretty funny, actually. Bros full of Kolto gas, he's decompressing. That's nasty. Would you tell someone to play KOTOR 1 before SWOTOR? KOTOR 1 and 2 before SWOTOR? Honestly, someone's enjoyment of SWOTOR would probably be increased by not knowing what the hell's going on in KOTOR 1 and 2. Because if you know what's going on, you hate SWOTOR afterward. It's that Anthony Bourdain meme. Once you've read the Revan book, you'll never want to stop beating SWOTOR to death. But, I think people should play KOTOR 1, at least. Unfortunately, KOTOR 2 has literally no bearing on SWOTOR's story whatsoever. But I would say at least play KOTOR 1, for sure.
No one's gonna see.
It's worthwhile. Very, very worthwhile. Chabalson. Kappa. My favorite Glepshido is Yorua, the Wookiee senator from the Phantom Menace. I didn't know Kashyyyk had senators, bro. That's actually a really good Glepshido pull. Look, Legend Monkey, you're forced to play for a companion as a bit. You must hate it. This section lasts like 10 seconds, and I don't have to fight. Fighting is optional, so it's really not that bad. And also, all the enemies, if you do fight, are like level 2, because they realized, huh, I bet these children who are playing this game weren't going to level up their companions very well. Better make all the guards piss easy, so this is over quicker. And they were right. It was a good decision. And now I'm running. Now I'm gonna go to the detention area. Sandators. If they were Sandators, then Anakin wouldn't have fallen in love with Padme.
Good job.
There we go. And just like that, it's over. Obviously, it's time for KOTOR 2 Honor Mode. Ugh, man. I don't know. I don't know if I've got the patience, the mental fortitude prepared. How do you rank the Leviathan breakout companion scenarios, like on a tier list? I like HK-47s. It's very spooky and cool because he like wakes up out of nowhere and slimes a guy out. I think that's pretty cool. Jolie is funny. You know, him force mind tricking people into the cage. I like that. It's good. Missions is alright, I guess. Not that crazy. I don't remember what Juhani and Canderous do, nor do I remember what Zalbar or T3 do, because I don't think I've ever used them. So I can't say for sure. I'm pretty sure Canderous is the only one who's canon, since he shows up no matter what you do. So, I imagine Canderous must be pretty cool, probably, maybe. I'm sure I've done it once, I just don't remember. It's been a long time. Juhani's Leviathan scenario is probably the hardest. You have to fight a Sith Master? Wow. That's kind of crazy, actually. Why don't I do KOTOR 2 runs? I actually have a KOTOR 2 run in the editing phase right now. Just not done yet. Right, I'll probably be doing more KOTOR 2 challenges. But overall, I just have a higher preference toward KOTOR 1 as a game. Personal preference. First time doing Leviathan, it's an E, because it's hard to figure out the order to do things, and the terminals are not straightforward for a seasoned player. It's a B for me. Why was the rest of Legends so hesitant to touch KOTOR 2? Because it was incomplete, probably. And a lot of the ideas are very transformative to Star Wars, like Force Wounds, and what the Sith Empire is. And how the Sith Empire, as described by Kreia, was a bunch of Sith Lords who were Force Wounds, pretty much. Which never turned out to be true. Some of them have some cool powers, though. They kind of adapted Force Wounds basically being like Force superpowers, but Force Wounds basically never got touched again, to my knowledge. Canderous fakes his death? I don't remember. We got Bredic's armband and his belt. What else do we got? His choker? No, I had to leave those on him because I couldn't leave him in without it. He couldn't go to Valhalla without his choker. You could give me a shot to delay my healing rods from kicking in. A small incendiary grenade would leave burn marks. It looked like I was injured but making repairs to the ship. Sith will drag me to the morgue. Interesting. Juhani hides because stealth or some shit. Canderous detonates grenades on himself and fakes his death. D3M4 blast technician who's about to wipe his memory. Playing as a walking carpet? I am. I most certainly am. I am the biggest bird. Zalbar can't be picked because he's too big and stealth option is impossible. Aw, that's sad. Sorry, Zalbar, you're too much of a fat fucking chud. Go kill yourself. I can't believe it. I've ever played the original Battlefront games? Yes, I have. I actually played it on stream a couple times. They're very... I like Battlefront 2 better than I enjoy Battlefront 1. They're good though, they're both good. Memories, lots of memories. And I have seen the Old Republic mods. Oh my god, Kolto bubbles, dude. That giant shark is getting to me. But yes, I have seen the mods and I have played that version. I have played the old Battlefronts. I prefer them over EA Battlefront. Just by the way. Garth dying ASMR. Crazy. Insane Rodian was your nickname in high school. Banger. McClunky. McClunky. We love to say McClunky. Bro's healing. He's healing. Stop that. Stop it now. Alright, so chat, I'm kind of worried that the Leviathan is going to be a legitimate soft lock for this character. I am worried that I am cooked. Hello chat and hello monkey. Hello Monster Zero. Welcome to the chat. Glad you're here. In Juhani's Leviathan breakout, she actually keeps all her equipment. Okay, well I guess that explains why it's a little harder. So she can, you know, kick some ass with her equipment. You're playing Mario 64 right now and a monkey just stole your hat? No, I like the Mario hat. I like the lice colony that it's got going on, you know? Gotta mess around with it. Let's activate the killer droid. Forgive me, Lord, for I have cooked myself. I just got here. Why is the game soft locked? I'm scared that for the Leviathan boss fight, where you fight 2 Sith, 4 Sith guards, and Saul Kareth, I may be cooked. I think with just HP, which is what the challenge of this run is, just HP and no other stat, I may be dead. Because I won't have enough damage to sustain myself to kill all the bad guys. We'll see how it works though, you never know. We don't know till we're there. That guy's getting accosted by a giant droid and he's choosing to throw grenades at me. That's fucking insane. That is diabolical. That is bloody diabolical. McClunky sounds like the name of a Scottish television detective show which plays at 10 PM on Thursday. That does sound funny as fuck, actually. Officer McClunky, innit? What's the Wookiee's max HP right now? 288. With drugs, even higher. So that's pretty good. Oh fuck, I'm using my clanker killing gun. I want to be using my people killing gun. Honest mistake. I may have to skip some sections of this ship, by the way, because having only Constitution as a stat means my healing is really bad. Because healing takes Wisdom and Charisma to be good. And I'm not allowing myself to use healing Wisdom or Charisma, because, you know, it's a con-only run. Nor am I allowing myself to use skills which increase my healing, because that would require intelligence. Am I using a reshade? No, I'm just using a 1080 resolution mod, screen mod, that lets this game, you know, play on modern screens. It's pretty nice. And yeah, I do have some effects turned off as well. So my game's not even as fully defined as it should be. Say that in your Anakin accent. I spared them. I spared them all. They're still alive. Every single one of them. And not just the women and children, but the men too. I am such a nice guy. I did it to prove my devotion to the light side, that I can forgive Padme. Isn't that so poggers? I'm gonna lure the death hamster to the Sith. There you go, buddy. You're getting it. You're getting the memo. There you go. Good, Clanker. Let me just take drugs while the Clanker does that. That Anakin, though, you got the wobble just right. Thank you. I appreciate it. They ask you to say things in your Anakin voice. That's so cute. Shut up, Dom. Shut up, Music Man DP. Officer, you were just assaulted by a murder bot, but chose to throw grenades at a Wookiee that was passing by. Just because the Wookiee's certain fur color. They're all... These Sith, man, they're racist. Your Anakin voice sounds exactly like the one from Clone Wars 2003. I try. I try to emulate. What a thing I've done here. Yeah, shut up, nerd. I am such a nice guy. I love sand. It's smooth and buttery. And it gives me a warm feeling inside. Don't hate Anakin. Padme took advantage of it. Anakin stops shooting. Can we get the Conquest copy pasta, the Carl Quest copy pasta written down in the chat? But I say it in the Anakin voice. I am so happy. The Jedi Order loves me. They promoted me to the rank of Master. They even granted me visitation of the children. They let me marry Padme. What the fuck? Why is he crawling? Huh? What the fuck? Was that a low HP walking crawl animation where it was dragging itself on the ground? I had never seen that before. I have never seen the droid do that before. I have never seen a low HP crawl from that droid ever. I've only ever seen it run like that. Anakin can't be an incel. No, Anakin is most certainly a Jedi incel. Well, he's a fake cell, I should say. The Jedi are all incels, and he's a fake cell. Palpatine trying to turn him to the Chad side or whatever. The Mog side. Master Skywalker. Activate your Mog chap. Show me your jawline. I don't know, Master. Jawlines are for the evil. For the bad boys. I would never. Don't be a pussy, young Skywalker. Show them your Mog. IW Mog. Mog on them, my upstream. Is it peak or is it ass? I am so lonely. All the other Jedi, I killed them. No one talks to me. No one wants to be my friend. They think I am Sith. They send me from planet to planet. In the Clone War. Doing battles in their name. As I get better at it, they fear me more and more. I am a victim of my own success, a master without the rank. Master Skywalker. They don't even call me that. Only Snips. She doesn't even count. I am capable of so much more and no one sees it. Some days I feel so alone I could cry. But I can. But I don't. I never do. It gives Padme the ick. Not a single person in the entire galaxy would care. Take it to your grave. He says, killing Admiral Trench in that one Clone Wars episode, straight up sliming him out. The Anakin voice is cracking me up. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy it. Darth Clavicula. Show them your mugging. Show them your jawline. And your steroids. Admiral Trench was based. Yeah, based on death, because he's dead. He says that to the younglings. I love KOTOR Sith Base / Leviathan aesthetic. It is very cool. Every copy of KOTOR is personalized, yes. C-3PO impregnated Pratt. What are we doing? What are we talking about, chat? What the hell? Benjamin Button Revan becomes Anakin playthrough, and you gotta do the Anakin voice in the video. Somehow Anakin mogged. Hayden Christensen, he has the jawline. He can mog. He is, in fact, a mog champ. He's a good-looking guy. I think he effortlessly mogs. Without even trying. Without even knowing. He's a mog champ. Admiral Trench is based on depth. I get it, because trenches are deep. Pretty good. Name reveal soon. If you want to watch Music Man DP Gaming's video, you'll get my real name. You watch his video on his channel. He calls me by name, my IRL name. So if you want to establish a parasocial relationship with me, support my friend. Where did C-3PO get the genetic material? Don't worry about it. Found it. His real name, Biff Hard Cheese? That's crazy, dog. But I do appreciate the shout out for the 3rd time tonight, dog. Yeah, man. No problem, dude. I guess since you subscribed to me finally on this alternate account of yours, it's only fair exchange. Just call him Steve. Steve. I love being parasocial. Me too. Biff hard cheese is crazy though. Fucking Biff hard cheese. Hello there. Hello, Drallium. Welcome. The chat is saying my real name is Steve, and I don't like it. I don't even have a lava chicken. Yeah, it's tasty as hell. Yeah, Mamacita, you're ringing the bell. And all that, so on and so forth. If my name was Monkey, it would be kind of peak, actually. Maybe once I hit 1 more billion subscribers, I'll go to court and change my name. They shall weep as I, a normal human being, name myself Monkey. Lava Monkey. Only 1 more billion. 1 more billion, you know, the unit of measurement, Morbius. Morbius units. More billion. It's a very important unit of measurement. Monkey Jockey. Best run of Coach 4 I've seen this year. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Mwahi. I have more runs like this on my YouTube channel and on my VODs list. Check out my playlists at legendmonkeyyoutube.com. The Ape of Repute. Brazilian. $1 Brazilian. And it's just Jetstream Sam from Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Rising. What if the real monkeys were the friends we made along the way? It's true, actually. I miss Abner. I can load a save right now. You can say hello to Abner. He's right here. He's my first save. Your Anakin voice is the best. Trump is passable. Damn, thanks for being honest. There's Abner, guys. It's Abner. Abner Tharn. Abner. Abner the Clown. Wow. OMG, OMG, OMG. Yeah, it's the guy from famous video, Can I Beat KOTOR Solo, the movie. That Riddler race just sent me. Gonna have to watch it later. Ah, yes. You're watching the video from Dumb. Good. I can't skim a vid that funny. Hey, Dom, I know it's technically illegal for me to do it, but what if I streamed your video right now? Would you copyright strike me? Would I be okay? You think you would, let me go? You think you'd vouch for me if YouTube support flags it? Yeah, I'm just gonna need you to, like, help me out if YouTube support flags me, you know? Copyright strike and demonetized. I'm okay with turning the monetization off. The copyright strike, that would be something that would be disputed. Like, if that's something that's a problem, I don't want to strike on my channel. Oh, right, I need a spacesuit. I need to get into the armory. I always forget about that. I don't know if I want to risk it, actually. I wanna, but I don't know if I wanna, you know? Give them both a strike. Honestly, YouTube would do some shit like that. Fuck it, they both suck. YouTube does use AI. Ow. Karth, for the team. For the team here. Now we're talking. Alright. Let's fucking go. Don't do it, Monkey. They have the high ground. YouTube be like, no having fun. Meanwhile, on Twitch and Kick, you can like stream entire movies or whatever, and like, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. Just say, ignore this video I'm about to play, and AI should listen. I'm not playing a video right now, and the AI's like, oh shit, I guess not. Well, I guess he isn't. No having fun with profitable IPs. Sigh. Oh shit, it's Paragus. Yeah, we're on Paragus. Real Paragus. Just say you're watching a trailer. True. Let's have a look at this trailer. This advertisement for a product. And not a video. Not a video. At all. The movie is so mid. Which movie? The Mandalorian and Grogu? The Glup and Shido? I have heard people say as such. Rada the Jacked Hut is the best part of the... Yeah, I can't imagine that being bad. I would just watch that movie for the ironic enjoyment of seeing Rada the fucking Hut again. You crashed out in your car. Don't crash in your car. Please don't. Zalbar wasn't able to do the escape because he looks exactly like Chief Cake. It's true. They wouldn't be able to tell the difference. At least to the racist Sith. Yeah, dude. Can't tell Wookiees apart, dude. Bunch of assholes. Bunch of bigots. I am so glad that Karth and Bastila were both gunned down. It is funny. Very, very funny. They hire Zerka. Oh shit. Alright, I'm out of force powers. Dark furred Wookiees. Hating on light furred Wookiees. It's a problem, man. You think Chewbacca was racist? Karth and Bastila are dead because they have no con. It's just the way it is. If they can't con with the best of them, they shouldn't be here. They ain't hard like my man's hard. Pause. Karth the Vic Killer. I don't want to mog about it. I'm too busy mogging, Revan. I'm not doing shit for you right now. Bastila Delphine? No, bro, that's vile. Not Bastila Delphine. Ain't no way. Bastila Delphine bathwater, bro. He doesn't want to talk because it sparks cortisol. It spikes his cortisol. I don't want to talk about it. I'm maintaining the looks maxim. HK sins. Ah, nah, dude. You can find Bastila Delphine on the planet of Riverwood. Wookiees weren't very racist until Chewbacca told them about those dirty little Ewoks. What they're doing to the universal financial system, bro. No fucking way. The Ewoks scammed them out of episode 6. George Lucas fumbled with the Wookiees in the fucking Star Wars Christmas special. And he was like, I'm never doing this shit again. HK6 set. Shut up! Be silent, thine sinning bastard. Take your evil away from this place, I beg of you. Alright. Let's see how the bridge is gonna go. How in control of the situation we're gonna be. Juhani Jameson. Jameson, you slime!
Very resourceful. Malik,
Malik. Me when I hear Malik. Malik. And thus, Malik. 356 health, by the way. Check out the detonator, baby. Check out. We're doing it again. I didn't want to throw that there. Alright, whatever, man. Not fine, but whatever, man. Can I do actions, please? Hello? They just fragged their own guy. Cool. Alright, they're just throwing way too many grenades, dude. Hello, Witcher Bio Souls. Been far too long. It's not been that long. You were in my stream not long ago. Like maybe like a week ago. I remember. We're doing okay.
very resourceful.
We could be doing better currently. Honestly, Star Fox deserves to outshine Metroid for the 3rd place trophy for Nintendo. Just eat the grenades? Grug would never. Grug would hate me if I ate them. I have to share them. Better call Saul Careth. Saul Careth. Saul Careth. What are we doing, Private Penguin? What's the problem? What's the problem? Star Fox died with that stupid dinosaur game. I've never played Star Fox. I'm LARPing. Is the Saul Careth boss fight hard? No, but for challenge runs, yes. I think I'm just gonna have to go off of 1-4 speed. Nope, never mind. Anyway. Thermal detonator. And now, second thermal detonator. I can reduce the amount of people shooting at me by 2 if I stand in the back, so that's something. But the grenades, man, they just have a million grenades. That's really annoying. Okay, just being able to hide at the back of the room has saved it. Has saved the attempt. That is the saving grace. Just camping in the back. Because those guys at the front don't come chase you. That's really good, actually. Yeah. If those guys had all attacked at once, I would just be cooked. So that's a good discovery. It is good technique to use. The burning hair smell from the Wookiee taking all those hits, I'm sure it's disgusting. Oh, what a fucking bottle. What a bottle that was. Yikers. Yikers. We got out of it though. We're here. We survived. For now. Let's get the hell out of here. I have considered doing like a collaboration video where all of my biggest video protagonists are on the same KOTOR team or KOTOR 2 team. That could be fun. Pax is the most evil. Grug solos. Avner's a duo spec. I think Avner's stronger than Grug. Because Avner has the ridiculously high force threshold, force whirlwind, which Grug can't ignore. So I think for that reason, Avner solos. I'm not fighting all those guys. Kando, Tate, Bastila Delphine, Carthavicular, Jolie, Sins, and Bad T3. Bro. We got all the fucked up names. Avner's canonically Revan in the Legend Monkey cinematic universe. True, exactly. He's got the power scaling on his side. I just watched Karth and Bastila beat that guy to death. Amazing, actually. First useful actions Karth and Bastila have taken in a run of mine. Jolie Sins. Bastila.
I'm here.
No, you're not. Stupid. Starring in a film near you. Better to be born monkey or to overcome your human nature and return to monkey. We love returning to monkey, actually, so let's go with that one. He became a gray Jedi for love. Kinda true, actually. Har Piker. No fucking way, dude. Weird how they couldn't get Jedi robes appearance right until KOTOR 2. Bastila's outfit's top tier design now. I agree. I like Bastila's robes. Bastille Capri. She's French. Not actually British. We've got the Canadian doing a British accent for the French name Jedi. It's kinda crazy if you ask me. Hi, Malik. Hi, Mally Wally.
Darth Malik.
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Bastila.
Alright guys, I'm actually interested to see how this goes. Because we don't have a Glup-Shido model. We have a... Well, I guess it could. I guess it would be a Glup-Shido. I really need to see Wookiee face right now, dude. I need this. Oh, boo. Boo. I'm crying. You have to be a human, dude. It's not fair.
You cannot hide from what you want.
You have to be a human. Revan was a ghost? After work nap plus legend monkey. What a combination. What a combination indeed. Very good combination. You're actually invisible. What a twist. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. Someone needs to make a mod for that one specific 15-second cutscene. Abner was so strong he used the Star Forge to erase himself from the tower. The tower. So he could play games in peace. Who's hype mogging now, Malik? He is kind of getting hype mogged. It's true and real. After doesn't exist anymore. He's still here. He's just nowhere near as popular as his brother Grug. Let's be real. None of my protagonists are as popular as Grug. Not until they hit the 200k view mark, you know. Abner actually built a second Star Forge. The Rakatans playing Destiny 2 is kind of funny considering the recent news. Yeah, now they play Marathon. Now they play Marathon. But it is funny that the ancient people would play the now ancient and essentially dead game, Destiny 2. Funny how that works. City in it. Goofy city in it.
This isn't over, Matt.
Me when this isn't
Malikov,
over.
you two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No!
No.
The door's sealed. We can't.
They play Marathon except for the guy in the milk because he doesn't get any news. No, the guy in the milk just die-hard Destiny player. He buys every expansion without thinking. They have their own Destiny 2 private servers in the milk. That guy in the milk is actually the last Bungie employee ever. OG Marathon had some crazy lore. Yeah, and Bungie could get away with just writing everything down in text and not showing anything on screen back then, because that added to the horror aesthetic. Now in Marathon, much like Destiny 2, everything's in the Grimoire. They don't actually show us shit. You know how much lore was written for Destiny 2 and Destiny 1, but never actually put to screen? Useless storytelling, if you ask me. Why even have writers busy making bullshit like that when you could be doing cutscenes and direct writing for every expansion? I swear, they paid writers for no reason to write shit that no one read and would never ever be utilized in Destiny lore. But I digress. Don't worry, guys. Malik will give Bastila a ride back. Technically true. The milk is the Bungie back rooms. He was in the milk for playing Destiny in the first place. Yes, but he played Destiny the most out of everybody, and that's what made him scary and terrifying and fucked up. That's the headcanon now. All of the Rakatans played Destiny, but he was just so addicted that he scared other Destiny addicts. They should have just hired lore channels to talk about it on Traveler TV. Yeah, basically what those writers did was give My Name is Bife a career. Because most of the lore doesn't fucking matter. Because it's never put to screen. And when it eventually is put to screen, everything that was written down doesn't matter. They don't touch about it, they make new stuff. Like Savathun, for example. Every character in Destiny, like imagine you're a Star Wars fan, every character in Destiny is a Glup-Shido you've never heard of. That's what it feels like to be interested in Destiny's story. Everyone is a Glup-Shido. Every single person. Gotta feel bad for DPJ. Nothing matters if you're depressed enough. True. As graphics advanced, the storytelling and lore in game became less and less relevant. It's tragic. Nothing really matters to me. Didn't watch Game of Thrones, but there's not many Glup-Shidos there. Everyone's a Glup-Shido if they're not... If they're dead, they're a Glup-Shido. That's just the truth. It's just how it is. If he didn't survive, they're Glup-Shidos. Real protagonists live. Time to buy The Only Way I Win. Irvine prototype shields. These are my win cons. I need more money. I guess for Game of Thrones it wouldn't be Glup-Shido, it'd be Eat Shido, because they're dead. Everyone in the Bible that's referenced one time is a Glup-Shido too. Yeah, technically. Kinda. Sort of. Only one page reference? They're cooked. My tombstone will read, "Here lies Glup-Shido." Yeah, you weren't real, sorry. You weren't in the mainline trilogy, you weren't a main character. We're all Glup-Shidos. Believe it or not. Who could have thunk? Alright, fellas, well, I'm gonna drop Wookie Man off here at the station. Suvam Tam Station. And we'll call it a night. We'll come back on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. EST as per usual. to continue our run. Glub Shido for life. Guitar riff plays and New World Order theme. Alright, we'll drop ourselves off here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope to see you all Thursday, so 30 p.m. EST as per usual. Have a good night, rest well. See you guys next stream.